7 months ago. Eleanor Van Horn crept down the maze of sterile hallways under perennial harvest. She stopped in front of the large steel door marked Deep Engineering. No turning back now. She raised a trembling hand.
So we're finally gonna find out what happened to Luca's mother.
The stolen keycard worked as promised, and the door buzzed open with mechanical efficiency. She was immediately hit with the smell of disinfectant. It was some sort of laboratory. In one corner was a desk covered in papers. Across the room stood a tall metal pod with hoses protruding from its base. She rushed to the desk and began shifting through the piles of papers. They were experiment reports on something called Tempus liquamen. There were dozens of them, every one stamped failed.
Ooh.
Eleanor heard the sharp echo of footsteps approaching. She was out of time. Her eyes scanned the room, eventually landing on the strange pod. Muttering a curse under her breath, she dashed over and dove inside.
Oh, this is part of the speech, so, and that is what change is all about. Okay. You're just here doing the same thing as that. That man is a liar. I mean, as before, excuse me. Oh, I hate this guy. I will not. Shove him. This town has dangerous secret and perennial harvests only exist to keep it hidden. Nonsense. They picked up the whole damn town and moved it right under our noses. So did they move the town when Lucas said that the company had them move into hotels while they were cleaning stuff up? Because that's when I think they moved the whole town. You're not making any sense here.
Mr. Kerr addressed the crowd with a sarcastic tone.
Imagine such a thing. It's absurd and just plain impossible. They promised they could fix a foul harvest. They told us they would clean this place up. We just had to leave town for a few days. Yeah, exactly. But while they had us evacuated, Mrs. Hawthorne, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to... You're afraid of a lot of things, aren't you? You sniveling little worm. This is growing tiresome. A little help, please. Yeah. Don't you all see? This festival is a sham, like all festivals. Most festivals that have to do with companies like this. An excuse to have the whole town gather in one place. They're planning something awful. I don't know what, but these people are wicked. Don't listen to her. She has absolutely no proof. I am the proof. I'm Eleanor Van Horn.
Whispers filtered through the crowd.
Well, aren't you just sneaky as Dickens? We all knew Valentine's fertilizer was too good to be true. And now this whole town is paying the price. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry for this disruption. My associates will take this obvious sister woman somewhere comfortable, so that she can get the help she needs. She's not the one who's disturbed. You two-timing clown. Well, no, there's something wrong with this town. It was just easier to look the other way. The truth is... Okay, sarcastic clap. That's quite enough, Mr. Nuncreed.
Torment dragged on Joseph Nuncreed's face.
Yes, sir. Take them away. No, I want him to see this. Oh, the ever temptress Eleanor Van Horn. You've been quite the thorn in my side. Ooh, the puppy is the evil one. Like a weed that's burrowed in where it doesn't belong. Must confess, you look dreadful.
He paused for a moment, plucking a piece of fuzz from his sweater and discarding it to the ground.
Consider yourself in rare company. You've managed to pull one over on me. It won't happen again. I knew you had some sort of plan to disrupt our little party. The plot thickens. Alas, I expected something a bit more impressive than incoherent rambling. No matter, your failures are yours to bear. Mr. Kerr? Yes, sir. It's a shame it was cut short, but I thank you for that rousing oratory. I will take it from here. Yes, sir, of course, sir. You're the one in charge. I did not see that coming. You have done quality work for me, William. I can look forward to the recompense we agreed upon.
Kerr gave a bow of deference.
Ooh. He is the founder! Founder, you are most gracious.
Gasps rippled through the crowd.
Yeah, because he was the dog that had to be... No, the family had to adopt the kids or something like that. Oh, this is just great. Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket. In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
You can all call me Sharper Valentine. Oh my god!
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist. A hushed horror gripped the crowd.
What the frick?
This is a story about change.
What? No! I don't know who wrote this story, but this is amazing. Ah, so you didn't see that coming. Good.
Sharper examined his new hands.
Well, this is quite the improvement. Everything looks so much smaller now. Eleanor was right about one thing. The festival was a ruse. I wanted you all to witness my glorious return with your own eyes. What does everyone look so downtrodden? This is a celebration, people. Maybe it would help if we set the mood. Okay, wait. Where did he get the suit? Was it under the podium? Huh? Yeah, I always think about these stupid things. Mr. Kerr, be there and reveal the sign. Ha! Wonderful!
Sharper choked out a crude squawk of a laugh. Frustrated grumbles sprinkled through the crowd.
Sharper, you malicious bastard, I agree with you. Ooh, we have another thing here. I'm glad you're back so I can tell you to your face. You destroyed this town. We ain't gonna let you get away with it again. Sorry, this is not the time for audience participation. Some assistance, Mr. Kerr.
William Kerr gave a subtle nod to the clipboards.
Coward. Does anyone else have something to contribute?
A helpless quiet settled over the crowd.
I thought so. Do you all truly believe you could be free of me? You are one annoying guy. Town of complete and utter fools. You people should be celebrating my return. Clearly lost without me. That leads me nicely to my children. Daddy? Ah, Jesus Christ. I give you both the greatest gift a parent can give. The opportunity to prove yourselves in my absence. Squandered. To say I'm disappointed would be an understatement. But Silence, Augusto. An adult is speaking. I don't know which is worse, a son who is completely hopeless, or the daughter with such potential who inevitably lets me down. Harris, you fail me with admirable consistency. Thankfully, I was counting on it this time. Father, I have been wasting time, my dear. What have you accomplished? Nothing. Let's focus on cementing our legacy. Legacy? Who needs a legacy when you can just live forever? But what about... It's alright, kiddo. I'm afraid you suffer from a complete lack of imagination. There's just no helping it. Now then, where is Joseph? You didn't take the opportunity to sleep off, did you? Still there. Ah, there he is. Everyone should give him a hand. Just one? None of this would have been possible without Joseph. I think you've said enough. Nonsense. The people will... Nonsense. The people deserve to know how helpful and loyal you've been. I only did what I did because he left me no choice. You always had a choice, Joseph. You were simply too weak to take it. No matter, cheer up. You are about to be rich beyond your wildest dreams. Should follow Mr. Kerr's example. When I found him, he was in a sorrier state than any of you. An aging actor, desperate to capture his youth. Yeah, he really looked like an actor. He played his part, and soon he'll be able to play the leading man again. Forever, in fact, if he remains loyal. That goes for all of you. Well, those who haven't already fritters? Away my goodwill. Beacon Pines is mine again, and I'm willing to share in spoils in exchange for absolute loyalty. No. Are you saying William Kerr was never in charge of perennial harvest? Ha! You think that buff up Bletherskite? Yeah. Could have accomplished all of this? Done. I suppose it's time for your big exclusive.
Sharper addressed the crowd with indignant pride. He'd planned this moment for so long that now, at the deed's fruition, it almost felt frivolous.
You see, I needed a figurehead to hold things down while I orchestrated my return. Someone to misdirect, lie, and build this town for a spell. So I invited William Kerr. Take your bow, you've earned it.
Mr. Kerr flourished a preposterously elaborate bow.
Can we slap him? Can we? Patrick C. Montesquieu, thespian extraordinary at your... Oh, shut up. Founder, I just want to thank you again for this opportunity. It really was the role of a lifetime. Wait, so this Bill Kerr was a bad C the whole time? Now that your secret is out in the open, what's to stop this sun from rising up against you? Oh, that's that's the delicious part. Fear. Thanks to our clipboards, I know what each and every person in this town fears most. I kinda don't like spiders. Are you gonna shove a handful of spiders at my face? And I will make those fears manifest for everyone who steps out of line. That's just stupid. The choice is simple. I'm not afraid of you. Ha, the young hero. I've kept an eye on you, boy. You and your friends made a habit of disrupting my plans. What a pity. Things would have been a bit differently. You might have had your moment of triumph. But that's fate for you. You can't do this. Oh, but I can. I have won. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time. And now time is my plaything. Perhaps the most expensive thing I ever bought. But well worth it. Dude, you just had to do a good harvest. Nothing more. You didn't need to go and make a potion to make you live forever. Just them.
Sharper coughed up one final laugh and cracked his knuckles.
Fertilizer. Fertilizer was the word. He just needed the fertilizer. Enough chit-chat. Let's get to work, shall we? Oh, we can't even do...
And so, Sharper set about remaking the town in his own image. The fertilizer factory soon reopened for business. Sales rose steadily as more and more farmers across the countryside began to swear by its miraculous properties. Beacon Pines became famous. A secretive town that, for the right price, shared its gifts with all. Gifts that became more and more necessary in a world where winters grew longer and longer.
Yeah, because of the hole in the other town.
The end. This is wrong, but things are becoming clearer now.
We are almost there.
You can feel it, right?
Yeah, I can feel it in my bones. That are very cold because not just Beacon Pines is cold. I'm cold too here.
We can't let Sharper win. He might just be the key to this whole thing. Let's see.
So, okay, we can still do this. Aha! So, Windows to the Soul, let's see... Oh yeah, exactly, it's the part when we are talking to Joseph. Let's see. Page 50. So, let me start from the beginning. Luke appeared up at Mr. Nuncreed, kind eyes worn as stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him. There was malice lurking behind those eyes.
There was a malice lurking behind those eyes, like a trap ready to spring.
Okay, and
Luca
this
felt the weight of Nuncreed's hand on his shoulder.
is gonna help us achieve other endings.
Something wasn't right. He didn't know why, but something was telling Luca to get out of there.
Get out of there, Luca! It was me! I was telling you! I just want this to all be over. Of course, I'm sure it will all work out soon enough. I should get going. I told Roxy to check for Rollo at the treehouse. I don't remember in this one if Rollo is missing or not
Luca
anymore.
twisted free of Nuncreed's grasp.
Run, kid, run! Of course. Run! Luca, run! You know your dad and I were good friends back in the day. No, you're not. You can't come to me with anything. No, you can't. Anything at all, no. Run, kid, run! Oh, I'm the one controlling. Run, 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 run. Let's go to the treehouse now. Wait a second. Is that the one not a puppy too? These festival decorations are a bit humdrum. Now, if I were to throw a festival, it would be a thing to behold. I agree, this is all more than a little sad. It's worse than sad, it's boring. What if we did a little something to spice things up? I'm listening. You know that festival sign waiting to be unveiled? It would be a shame if someone...
The two scurried off, eagerly formulating a plan.
Who's the other dog? And why is he also wearing a suit? I'm confused. Oh wait, she's gonna tell me something about this. He looked down and muttered in a gruff voice. Mama always told me my problems would look smaller when I grew up. My problems always seem to grow, right along with me. Heavens, I sense big trouble ahead. Just making sure that everything I have to do is done. I just like smacking that, sorry. Just making sure. No, oh. Okay. Useless. And if I go... Jeez, the seagulls are just going nuts out there. Dawn! Wake up, Dawn! Oh. Never mind, Dawn. Just keep on sleeping. I'm going to the treehouse. Never was able to walk in here, right? No. What's going on here? Identify yourself, please. Nellie Moldville. I work here now. I am unable to locate you on our staff roll. Weird. Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Mr. Crash said I could come in early tonight to get a few things done. Hold, please. Clearance authorized. Thank you. Our harvest awaits. There's something more there. Whoa. You could get a wrench to the noggin sneaking up on a guy like that. You wouldn't dare. Don't scare a man while he's chunking, Sonny. Evening, Jeff. Is it kind of late to be chucking? I might as well ask the same thing of you. Find anything good? Ever since perennial harvest moved in, even junk is trash. You can learn a lot about a person by looking at what they throw away. That's true. With this bunch is all shredded paper and coffee cups. Well, I better get going. Didn't see nothing if you didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing. See what? Exactly. Great. I didn't want to talk with you either. This guy's still sleeping. Wait, but if I come here, would you talk? Would you say something? Nope. I'll just... Woo! What about you, kid? Nope. Yeah, see up there? The thingy up there? Nope. No, look up. Let's come here. You. Nothing new. Just let me make sure I don't have anything else to use. I don't think so, but it's always good to know. Oh, I can! I have the crooked!
Luca tied a bent nail on. If all you have is a hammer...
Yes! Gonna fish everything from this lake. Come on. Come on. What's there? It's a photo? It's a photo of you and Uncle Joseph. Let me see that. Oh, look at those two young fools. How did they end up in the bottom of a pond? Who can say? Some things are just hard to explain. I miss Uncle Joseph. How come he doesn't come fishing with us anymore? Because he's a jerk. He's busy with his new job at Valentine's. What's a new job got to do with him fishing with us? It's complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain. Yay! I don't think we have any other, but I like to make sure. Yeah,
Luca
we don't.
Gentlewood first.
Okay. I think we have everything. I don't know. Let's go! Rollo?
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Rollo! Rollo, wherever you are, I hope you're okay. So, I think he disappeared on this one. I don't remember anymore.
Luca felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag.
Plop.
He conceded to its lumpy embrace.
Oh yeah, his sister told him to wait for him in the
Once
treehouse.
again, Luca found himself in a vast black expanse. This time, he knew exactly where to go. He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire. The source.
The source!
He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luca stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket, a keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. "You made me proud, Buckaroo." Luca turned to face him. "Dad, what is this place?"
Hell.
A warm grin grew across his father's face. "A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together." Luca found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. Wait? For what? Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward.
Oh yeah.
"That's up to you." Without knowing why, Luca began to weep. Is any of this real? Are you real?" Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear. "Of course. I'm as real as the part of you that misses me." Luca turned to look at the older version of himself. "And you?" The doppelganger choked back tears. "I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone." Does that make sense? Through his tears, Luca laughed. "I think so." His father pulled him in for an embrace. "Time to go, Buckaroo." Luca was startled from his dream by a banging on the floor.
Are you in there?
A commanding voice rumbled from below. Just as Luca sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open.
Oh no. Oh no.
Chapter 5.
Another chapter 5.
Dangers big and small.
Oh.
Luca stumbled back. He heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight. Keeping his eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, Luca froze.
I'm gonna... is it Mr. Kerr that's there? I don't
A
know.
large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
Is it Joseph? Oh no! What the frick? Stop right there! Alright. Sheesh, I know it's dark and all, but I figured you'd recognize me. Rollo! Who are
The
you?
large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
It's even worse than I thought. Stop now, I'll clobber you with the baseball bat. Whoa, take it easy. Luca, I need to get your eyes checked. You need to get your eyes checked. Jesus. It's me, Rollo. Nice try, but I know you aren't Rollo. You're like one of his random uncles or something. Where is he? Uncle? Look, I quit messing around. It's me. If it's really you, prove it. Flaming chicken coop, Luca.
Luca's jaw dropped. He peered more closely at the man standing in front of him. Something about him was undeniably Rollo.
Yeah, his stupid face.
Only bigger, older, changed.
How? What happened to you? When I was running away, I ran into more people in those yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away. What? Where did they take you? Don't know. They threw a bag over my head. It was cold and smelled like a swimming pool. I think it was an underground lab or something. They made my hands all big. Look. Only our hands?
Rollo proudly presented his hands to Luca.
Pretty sweet, right? I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick for a superpower. But beggars can't be choosers. Rollo, it wasn't just your hands, dumbass. My feet too? Dang, Pa just made me new shoes. Wait, Luca, why are you so small?
Luca moved to the side and pointed Rollo to his reflection in the balcony window.
What the?
His hands shot up to his face.
Holy Toledo! Rollo, what did they do to you? They made me drink some sort of green crud. Ew. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It kind of tasted like licorice. I passed out and woke up like this. And then I sort of smashed open my cage and escaped. Whoa, you smashed open a cage? Kinda. At least I think I did. It's all a bit of a blur. They had you in a cage? Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you, but they're gonna fix it. Fix it? This is awesome! Well, I'm just glad you're safe now. Luca, you don't need to worry about me. Sure, I got snatched, but look at it this way. Got snatched? I know where snatched people go. You may finally have to a lead on what happened to your family. Yeah, here we still don't know about his grandmother and mother thing stuff. Yeah, maybe you're right, but this all seems dangerous. Danger? Ha!
Rollo shadowboxed a few jabs.
I'll take them all on. Oh yeah, she had the issue with the hair, right? Hey fellas, what's up?
With a yelp, Rollo dove behind Luca.
Take over! Did I come at a bad time? Who the heck are you? This is back. Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened and I need help. I don't know where else to go. So you're just hanging out here with our large adult friend? Ah, no, this is my buddy Rollo. This is your missing friend? One and the same. He seems a little old. I'll have you know this is a recent development. What the heck does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry, you're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. So we'll be asking the questions here. That's fair. How did you find us? Your silly little treehouse? I think you mean our silly little mission control. I hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret. And I could hear your racket from a mile away. See, Luca, this is why we need to improve security around here. Not now, Rollo. Beck, you said something bizarre happened? Yeah, but...
She shot a nervous glance at Rollo.
Anything you can say around me, you can say around Rollo. It has been a weird day all around, hasn't it? Yep.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
Okay, so it all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was to try and salvage my hair. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mom gave me. Blue hair looks cool. Okay, just need to play it cool and hope no one notices. Notices what? Oh, nothing, I was just... Come over here and let me have a look. Oh, honey, what in the world did you do to your hair? This kind of felt like a change. This is going to take forever to grow out. You were the one who said that change was a good thing, right? I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving. Well, I guess I just took your lesson to heart.
Ilona tried to put on a smile.
Before I forget, I come up here to tell you that Nellie had to go into work tonight. Her and Mr. Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep. Grade A creep, yes. Grade S. Beck, it's true! He is. Him and his little... in his weird cult of personality. His what? You are not going to run this job for Nellie. It means too much to her. Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough for her to exile her daughter to this pedant town? Please stop using hard words. This place sucks. The people are weird. You just don't know them yet. It's always cold. We're in the mountains, you'll get used to it. I can even pick up a single decent station on the radio. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You know, I grew up in a town not that different from this one. Is that why you're better at talking to plants and people? Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. First of all, you're grounded. What? In the morning, I'll have Nelly come and see what we can do about fixing your hair. You need to look presentable for the festival. But not another peep.
She sighed, and after a moment, looked down at Beck sympathetically.
I know moving is hard, honey. That doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time. Other people seem to have that covered for me. Oh, and if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more...
She flashed a sly grin and tousled Beck's hair.
I'll just shave it off for you. Think of how rebellious you'll look then. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Mom. Wait. First of all, this sound does not suck. Second, you need help because you got grounded? No. I'm sorry you got into trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place. Don't worry about it. I actually kind of like this look. It suits you. Right, can we get back to the story now? Next part is the important bit. I have this radio I upgraded in my mom, and I was too angry to sleep. So I tried to dial in something worth listening to. What did you get? Mr. Kerr, are you there? Mr. Kerr? Yes, I'm busy. What is it? Apologies, I have the thunder on the line. Patch him through immediately. One moment. Hello, sir. It's so nice to hear from you. Skip the pleasantries. What's your report on our new lead researcher of deep engineering? Nellie Mottville seems to be integrating nicely. At this very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. She offered to work overtime before I even had the chance to suggest it. Excellent. And you have faith that she's capable of finishing the work led by her predecessor? Her work must be complete before the festival. I will make sure she stays day and night until it's accomplished. Good, you know how I feel about loose ends. Yes, sir. Once she has finished the work, we need to make a determination regarding her long-term prospects in the company. Immediately, sir? I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We are in the endgame, Bill. After your failures with Dr. Prescott, I can't afford to take any risks. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. When she finishes the work, she will either leave the office completely committed to perennial harvest, or she won't leave at all. Perfect. Sir, if I might suggest, maybe you should delay just a bit. Oh? It's just we seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline. And rushing into things has caused some issues in the past. I see. Please understand that I just want what's best for you. I'm eternally grateful for all you've done for me. Bill, I'll make this very clear for you. I brought you in to make things run smoothly, not to have opinions. Of course, sir. Chin up, Bill. You are only a few days away from having everything you ever dreamed of. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Weird. Whoa! Yeah. Just so we're clear, when they said loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Like actually killing someone? Capital murder?
Luca gave Rollo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who is this founder? I was hoping you guys would know. Nah, as far as we know, Kerr is top banana at perennial harvest. He sounded scared of this founder guy. So we have an even topper banana on the field, probably. What the hell is my mom caught up in? Has she talked about the job much? Not really. She said she was going to come in and continue the work of someone she respected. Look at this. Charlie's getting murdered outside. It's probably Mr. Kerr. Look, do you think that that body in the warehouse was that person Beck's mom came to replace. Maybe that would make sense. Beck, it seems like Nelly's predecessor got loose-ended. I'm getting that impression. Okay, so we need to get your mom out of there before the festival happens. That's 2 days away. Won't she just come home after work? The grip on the radio said they were going to hold her there until then. So if she's not coming out, you're gonna go in and get her.
Beck flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Maybe this'll help. You have blueprints? Well, it's really just a welcome map for my mom's PH orientation day. But it shows the layout. Sure looks like blueprint to me. Look, there's the reception area. There's a big room marked Founder's Office. It even has the exits marked. Guys. We have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. You realize what this is, right?
Rollo started to wiggle with excitement.
I think we're heisting. This is officially a heist.
Chapter 6.
Yes.
The Heist.
Great.
They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology, not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread, even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for.
Like Iggy.
Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain.
Cool.
Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in 1 day, and they each had their assignments.
Alright, quick recap. Rollo, you're gonna talk to Roxy. Cordially. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing... Oh, okay, without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go bust. Me, Cordial is my middle name, no it isn't. And how do you plan to explain your new...
He waved vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
Circumstance. She'll be so happy I'm alive she won't even notice.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you're sure Ilona won't shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. When she understands the danger Nelly is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay. That leaves me with Jeff, then Iggy. Ha! I knew Iggy wasn't there! How are you gonna persuade them? I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Yep, Godspeed. Alright, let's go look for Jeff. And Iggy and Tish. Whoops, let's come back here because I want to talk to you just in case. Never mind. I'm gonna make sure there's nothing that I can do. Hide that. By that.
Good job first.
No need speaking to you. Up. You're still sleeping. Whee! Doesn't matter. Oh, come here because you're gonna say something funny. Undoubted, he shook his head. Over? No. Endings are merely a state of mind. This doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire the conviction. But can he really pull through? Yes, we can. I don't care about you. About here. Gonna say something? Nope. Bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay. Did my morning routine, let's go. Just gonna make sure if Dawn has anything to say. Dawn! You ever wondered why an agricultural company employs an army of survey takers? Yes, because they're creeps. The clay parts say they're just trying to make us happy. No. Do they want to make us happy? Or just figure out what makes us happy? Important distinction. True. Alright, let's go for here. Hi, Jeff. What do you need from me? Hey, Jeff. What can I do you for? Well, I know how much you hate perennial harvests. That's a strong word. Oh, sorry, I mean, I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So you're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
You see, I knew you guys were alright. You kids. Great, so you'll help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance, bitch. But give me one good reason I should risk my hiding and beating you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Junk. Yeah, what of it? Son, I've got more junk than a king has copper. I ain't interested.
Luca wasn't ready. He shouted out again.
Shit! Yeah, it's all shit. Ain't helping. Okay, let's try again. Hide.
Jeff's brow perked up.
What'd you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff, and they'll all do. But you'll never hear him say, I hate from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. Got just a thing. While you're at it, that great could come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. Thinking 5 bags of sour gobs should cover it. Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. Okay, we've got Jeff. Let's go and find Iggy. And Tish. Wasn't remembering her name. Ooh, hi! Hey Tish, look who it is. We were friends once, remember? Look, are you here to try and tickle us to death again? Maybe. Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
He always has an eyebrow raised. We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of shit. To each other?
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda... Man. Hard. Hard, you know? Hard? Yeah, well, life's always hard. Get over it, we ain't interested. Okay, let's try again.
Luca knew they'd need. He tried again.
Shit.
Iggy gave a reluctant.
Been kinda strange.
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. So I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we... break our hostilities, at least for now. We do like breaking things, even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can stick it to Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My, Luca Van Horn, I'm impressed. And after this is all done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because you want to see our crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Goodbye. Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
You find out to still hang out at the treehouse.
A single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
Never expected this day to come. How wonderful. Everything is going according to plan.
Chapter 7.
Yes!
Into the Hive.